Ladies and gentlemen, you are not going to believe the size of the bass I just caught on a DT10 Rapala perch colored crankbait. Oh yeah, 21 inches this bass is. Look at how fat he is too. I'm willing to say this thing is over 5 pounds. This thing is 5.5, 6 pounds easily. Just look at the gut. Oh man. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to show you how to use the DT10 Rapala crankbait as soon as I get a picture with this fish. And I'm going to show you how to use it all on this episode of On the Water with Cody Wiesmiller. Man. Hello YouTube, it's me, Cody Wiesmiller here. I've only got a little bit of time to talk. My camera's almost dead. That's because what you hear, that train has been a nuisance to me all day. Shutting the camera off, turning it on, shutting the camera off, turning it on. Because this train has just been really making me mad, running back and forth. Anyways, I just caught a bass that went 21 inches and 6 pounds. And the clip, I did get a video clip of it. It wasn't me catching it, but I was holding it up. I did the measuring beforehand, before I turned the camera on, and then did the weighing afterward. So I'm going to talk a little bit about this DT10 crankbait by Rapala. All you want to do with these baits is, the way I do them, is I reel them in really slow. And I'm a fisherman who feels for his bites. That's why I think I catch a lot more fish than a lot of other people, because I'm used to feeling rocks, I'm used to feeling weeds, I'm used to feeling structure like timber and everything else. I usually know what I'm hitting on the bottom, and I'm just used to the structure I'm feeling, and anything out of the ordinary, I set the hook. That bass I caught just loaded the rod up right away. Didn't even take a second glance at it and just loaded the rod up right away. But most of the time these bass will just kind of pick it up and they'll kind of swim with it. So it's really weird actually, because you got to be gentle with these lures, because when you're running it on the bottom, you'll feel ding, 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 running it over rocks, bump, 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 running it over timber, and then you'll have a bass on and it'll feel like ding, 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 because he's head shaking that bait, so it ain't gonna feel anything. It ain't gonna feel any different than how it would normally feel. So you gotta really use sensitive rods when you're doing this. You gotta really know what you're getting yourself into when you're doing this method. Again, just reeling it in really slow. Not working it too fast. The faster you work it, the easier your chances of getting snagged up are. And when you reel it in slower, you're gonna keep it in the strike zone a lot longer. And I just missed one right there. Usually it goes think, 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 you know, when you're running it on the bottom. And it goes thump when you got a fish. But like I said, that bass, I mean, my rod's just like this. It went right over. That's the biggest bass I've ever caught so far, ladies and gentlemen. I've caught a 21-inch bass before, but that one only weighed 5.5. That one went dead 6. You don't want to work it too fast while you're first beginning your retrieve either, because if you work it really quick, if you burn it on the first couple of cranks, you're not going to keep it in that strike zone longer, and you're going to probably spook the fish, because these DT lures by Rapala do have a rattle in them, and you just don't want to spook the fish. You just want to take it nice and slow. See, I'm hung up on something out there. I'm just going to bring it in really slow. Yeah, that's really all it's to. I'll take a couple more casts for you, and then this has just been a segment of how I fish with a DT crankbait, or how I used to fish with a DT crankbait. I'm stuck. Alright, she's out. Take a couple more casts for you, see if I can't land another big one. Alright guys, so just remember what I told you, reel it in slow, keep a slow cadence, and that way you can keep it in the strike zone longer. And again, that bass went 6 pounds and 21 inches, believe me or not, whatever you choose. So anyways, this has been a segment of how to fish Rapala DT crankbaits with on the water with Cody Weed Smiller. Thank you.